One year for Halloween, I actually went dressed up as a member of Devo. So I had this orange jumpsuit, this hat that I made with my mom, and I brought along my Rock Band guitar because it just felt like something Devo would have.
It's so funny every time, like, if anybody saw him dressed up as Devo, like, no one knows the members of Dio. It's almost like... It's
Dio?
Yeah! Devo.
Now that's a band.
Devo.
I'm just dressed up as Ronnie.
So they treat it like almost like an entity, like, oh, it's Dio. Dio.
God damn it, dude. Devo.
I'm going to keep
Devo. They're very two different things.
Devo.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Shit. My name is Barrett Courtney. I'm one of your hosts, and here and joined with me are my great co-hosts and even better friends, the bisexist from Texas, Henry Montiero.
I don't like the view.
And over to my left. Not my left. Well, you've always been to my left, I guess.
Yeah,
because I was sitting over here. We all just...
over.
Yeah, it's scoot over. It's like musical chairs.
Hey, Red
Without the
Rover, let
music.
Susie come.
Over.
No, just let her come.
Dio.
Here, to my left, is my favorite chunky punk, Ricky Baldazan. What's up, Ricky?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm not just Larry. I'm Jimmy
Kimball.
Yeah, we did a different seating arrangement today. I just felt like
Because we like to have fun.
we like to have we're wild and crazy
We
guys.
like to have fun here. You want to know? The other day, Tim came in, brought bagels.
Yeah, I
He's
just
a crazy one.
I just like sometimes we get like a little too comfortable, like where we're at.
I like to spice things up.
We like to, but to be honest though, like just like moving a little bit and having like a different view of like what's going on. I
being
feel like
refreshed.
I feel a little
We like
refreshed.
to spice things up when you feed your lover oregano.
What? And if you don't know what Talking Shit is, if you've never been here before, this is Talking Shit, a weekly podcast where every week the three of us bring in random topics of discussion.
Tossics.
And we talk some shit about those topics. If you like that, if you think that's fucking cool as shit, you can head on over to patreon.com/BZG and get every episode of Talking Shit early before it rolls out Monday through Thursday, topic by topic, over on youtube.com/BeaZonaGamers. And where the full episode will finally come up for free. I haven't like said this. I keep forgetting to say it every week ever since we relaunched.
Are you coming out?
Finally.
Ricky's like, or Henry's like, score. But also, you can get Talking Shit early by going on Patreon, but you can also get the full episode if you don't feel like paying for the full episode. The full episode will also go up after every topic is up on YouTube. It will go up on Friday on soundcloud.com/BZGSF.
Why live life half-assed by the whole episode?
Support us, support our dreams. And you also, when you support us on Patreon, you get exclusive episodes every month as well. The January one, you really missed out on that one. That was a really good one where it's just a one-on-one with me and Henry, and we're basically Henry. We're just straight fucking.
It was audio only, so
Yeah, well, but that's the thing is
expecting
like
the black metal section.
like the exclusive Talking Shit episodes will always be audio only. We don't. We already do like a lot of like video based stuff. It's just like it's finally like a time for us to just like not worry about having a camera right.
And we can finally have our shirts off.
Exactly.
I want there to be a thing every time someone goes into Whole Foods, like they do in South Park, where like when they're about to swipe their card, it says like "Help BZG on Patreon." Yes or no?
Monthly exclusive episodes of Talking Shit. The first one was really cool, where Henry basically talked about why he didn't like Fallout 4. It was a good one. So to start this week, we used to have an old show called The Shitcast. That was like our strictly like podcast. It's like for just podcast, no video or anything.
I was really hoping you'd just say we had this old show called Welcome Back, Cotter. And it just turns out one of us is John Travolta.
What?
And so on that show, and that was last year, and that was a podcast sort of structured very similarly to Irrational Passions podcast, where every week we would talk about the games we've been playing, the weekly news, and all that good stuff.
Not even saying the names for them.
And so what I want to talk about, because we haven't really talked about it at all since we've come back, and I want to try to make this like a monthly topic, is what games we've been playing. Just because it's been a very long time since we've really been talked about like what we've been playing recently.
I mean, on the show, we do that all the time.
Well, yeah, we talk about stuff like that all the time.
Life
but
is
just
a
like,
game, son.
So I was just wondering, like, what you guys have been playing recently. I know you've been playing Mad Max because you have borrowed that from me. How are you liking Mad Max so far?
I actually like it a lot because for some reason, now that I've borrowed it again a second time, I haven't had lag once.
Huh. Yeah, that's so weird. I remember when you borrowed it the first time, you were talking a lot about that. And I was like, that's so weird because I never experienced
Yeah,
that.
but now
a
it's
little
like
bit.
there's none of it.
Huh.
It's
That's
good
cool.
though.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
more enjoyable.
For Mad Max, that was like a great podcast video game where I would just take down areas and do all of this stuff over and over again while listening to like Gamescast or Game Over Greggy or the IP Cast or like Nerds of the Round Table. It's just like great. It's a great game to listen to other things too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is like little to no story in that game, and
It's just, what's over there?
yeah.
That's the plot to that game.
Have you been playing anything else, Henry?
Yeah, I think I've been playing a couple other things. I'm trying to think of them right now. Oh, so I got Shovel Knight again, and I beat it last night.
Again? What else did you buy it on?
PS4.
Oh, I thought you already had it on PS4.
No, I had it on Wii.
Okay, all right.
So I played it again.
So for the trophy,
yeah,
do
and
it for the trophy. Do it for the trophy. Do it. Do it.
Anyway,
This whole episode is just going to be us trying to scare the fuck out of Ricky.
Yeah.
hey, Rick. Questlove, you're not in the house. You're nowhere. Anyway, so I've been playing Shovel Knight.
Yep.
It's just funny, like, how good a game it is, just like on a pure gameplay standpoint.
Yep.
Because it goes back to NES games when it was like, there was no bullshit with the game.
Yeah, it was all just about the gameplay. And that's something like I'll get that itch. I'll get that Shovel Knight itch every once in a while because I
Yeah.
want to play like a classic game where I don't have to focus on story or anything. I just sit down and play this game mindlessly and also like have fun with it and like sort of think about it a little bit. Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah, so I beat Shovel Knight again.
Are there any
That was
differences between the Wii U version and the PS4 version?
The only difference I can think of is that on the Wii U version, you have the tablet, so you can select your item from there instead of like the pause menu.
Okay. And the PS4 version, I forget if this is DLC or not. Isn't there like a God of War?
Kratos.
There's a Kratos boss fight. I've yet to find
What?
that. Yeah, there's like a secret. Like once
so cool.
you go somewhere at one point, like you
That's
fight
cool.
Kratos, and I've yet to like find that at all. So
It's hidden.
I don't know if that's a trophy or not, but if it is, I should really look up how to do that so I can get that
That's
trophy.
awesome.
I've been really into like getting trophies recently.
I'm really excited to play Shovel Knight.
Yeah,
I saw that.
you've never played that game before. Oh,
Just come to one of our
like-
houses and just play through it.
Like I'm watching it on Game Grumps, and then I've seen you guys play it.
Yeah.
and I love the whole like Mega Man different character
Yeah.
power thing.
yeah, it takes a lot from
Mega Man.
like Mega Man,
DuckTales,
DuckTales. Even though they
Castlevania.
fight, he says like they're not inspired from DuckTales, like that downward
They're
attack. But
inspired.
it's like it's fucking DuckTales,
It's
dude.
Everyone knows it's
DuckTales.
DuckTales, that game that is weirdly great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been like actually like I keep looking at that on the Nintendo store. I'm like, fuck, I want to buy.
I'll
that.
just lend
but
it
like
to
I
you.
don't want to spend $15. Do you have that physical?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I didn't know it came out in physical.
later today, I'll just I can grab it for you.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I've been playing Shovel Knight and I beat that.
You said grab it for you. I just imagined grabbing like a girl's hair. Just like in a wife beater.
Oh, God.
Really creepy.
I like how you went
That's
with
Henry
wife
if he
beat-
stayed in Texas.
I like how you went with wife beater instead of like caveman garb for like grabbing hair.
No.
No, wife beater works just as well. Wife beater.
It's in the name.
Yeah, what a weird fucking name for a shirt.
And it's like so like
Literally
it's
the
just
South.
it's just like a household sort of name. Hey, I'm gonna get my wife beater. What?
I'm gonna
Like,
get
if
my
someone-
wife beater. Grabs Uncle
If someone
Vinny.
came if someone traveled from like the past and like came to now and like knew about that or like found out about that, they'd be like, "The fuck is going on in here?"
What's a wife beater? Also, where are the slaves?
we live in a different time. It was
yeah.
different back then.
I like how
We need to find out a
now.
better name for wife beater.
I like how that was almost an Aziz Ansari impersonation. It's a different time.
you do that a lot though. You have like the vaguely Aziz voice every once in a
I
while.
hate that I do. I
Shovel
realize
Knight. What
it.
else?
I've been playing through Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Ooh, how you liking that?
It's like every other Assassin's Creed game to me.
Wow, huh? That's surprising. 'Cause I
'Cause-
really like Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
That's the best one, but it's still super. I agree.
I agree that it's really good.
They have a formula.
It's like better than like 3 or Brotherhood.
God,
pretty.
3 is awful.
But
3 is awful.
2's still my favorite.
And Black Flag was still like it was the first pretty one.
It was like different enough, and yeah, that like that game is gorgeous too. Because
you
just
played
like the
it on
ocean.
the PS4.
No, I'm saying
I played it on the 360 and the PS4.
Yeah, but like Black Flag on the PS4 is still better than like Syndicate to me. I still find it like
I don't know if I
tremendously
agree with
better.
that, but I think like for the time, I think that game is fucking beautiful.
I think it looks great.
Well, yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't know if it
No, I'm
looks
making
better
an
than
argument when
Syndicate.
there isn't one.
So what I was gonna say is that like the thing with me is that I'm not as huge a fan of the boat combat
Really?
because I feel like it goes,
I said yeah, like, I agree. I didn't like that much either.
Because to
I
me
thought it was very
it goes
tedious.
really slow, and then it's just like what always ends up happening is you end up circling each other, and you're never right at the point where you can shoot them.
Well, I don't agree with that.
No,
I think
listen,
You're just
I think that
doing
last-
it wrong.
I think now you're just doing it wrong. And there's
I fucking love the fucking ship combat. I think that's the best part of that game.
I liked it at first, but then after doing so many missions with it, I was fucking.
I want to go back to that
over it.
game. I got to re-download it because it deleted after I had put my hard drive into the new PS4. So I got to re-download that.
Like I think they use the ship combat well. Like
I think it's
not
better
like,
than 3 because
it's not like
yeah.
it's not like Arkham tank missions where they shove it down your throat. Like they use it well. Like I get it, and it's nice.
it's
to have,
integrated
like, your own
well.
ship.
It doesn't feel forced whatsoever. And I think
I like
think
having your own ship and shit. That's
Yeah.
great. But after a while, the combat just like I was over it. It's like
I really like it.
yeah.
I think it's a better combat system than the actual like the sword and hand to hand combat in Assassin's Creed. I think that combat is
Assassin's
fucking
Creed combat
awful.
has always been terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think Assassin's Creed 2 is the best because it's the one where they had the best combination of like the combat works fine in that one.
You're still interested in the storyline.
Yeah.
The storyline is still decent.
Yeah.
It's
Because
Etsy.
it's a
like
fun
mix.
to climb.
It's a good mixture of like his personal story and then like what else is going on during that time.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the other Assassin's Creed 3 being like the main one, the main culprit of like, hey, yeah, it's about the American Revolution, but not really. Like the American Revolution, like you barely see it at all.
Yeah.
Bless you.
It's like one Battle of Bunker Hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's really it. Like you don't get to see anything interesting. Oh, and then you have to do the fucking tedious Tea Party fucking mission, which is like the coolest fucking thing about like one of the coolest things about the American Revolution being like the Boston Tea Party, and it's like one of the most tedious fucking missions.
Yep.
It's like god damn it. So yeah, I think
I hate them. Now that I exactly remember that mission, I hate that fucking mission.
so yeah, I do agree with
So
you.
annoying.
Assassin's Creed 2 is I don't know. I really liked 4. I don't know which one's better. But I think Assassin's Creed 2 does it better of mixing in like the personal story and what else is going on in the time.
I think they're both good for different reasons, but I think they're both just as good. Because I love both of those, like early Ezio. I love Ezio. He's like
yeah.
OG.
He's like the best character
Yeah.
they've had because it's like everyone else is like a blank slate.
Yeah.
Tell
Like,
me
I don't
one
even
thing
I don't
about
even count-
Altair or Connor.
Yeah.
The
I
one
don't even
thing
count
is
him.
like fuck, what's his name in Black Flag? Edward
Kenway.
Kenway.
I hate that name.
If there was a movie for Assassin's Creed where they actually do Edward Kenway, Chris Hemsworth needs to fucking play him.
Yeah, because they look exactly
They look exactly
the
fucking
same.
alike. And there's actually a movie recently where Chris Hemsworth is like, I don't know, he's not a pirate, but he's like on a boat and
Is
stuff.
it
I
in
was
the
like,
heart of the sea?
I think so.
It's like they make Assassin's Creed Black Flag the movie, but it's not what's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
It's not Chris Hemsworth. It's Clay Matthews from the Packers. And it's a comedy. It's like a spoof. It's so
See, now you're making me imagine an Assassin's Creed movie, but Adam Sandler's the assassin.
every time he like runs past you, hope it's a what?
Is that all that you've been playing?
Yeah, but it's like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. I'm going to finish it at some point,
Okay.
and then I can finally give you back the America trilogy.
So I can sell that shit.
And then I can borrow
2 cents.
And
It
then
actually sells for like $11. I was like, that's not 5.
joke's on you. I sold my Guitar Hero games, got 5 cents.
Wow.
Bruh, those
Like,
things
if you
do
kept 'em,
not sell.
you
Ricky,
would've
what have
had-
you been playing?
I've been playing Jack and Dexter collection.
How you been liking that? Going through that
So
again.
again, I was pissed off because I got through a big part of the
Precursor.
of the first one.
Precursor Legacy.
Yeah. And
Oh, didn't your like save file fuck up or something?
I fucked up my own. That's on me. Because I went.
It wasn't like Henry when he was a kid playing Ratchet and Clank.
No, this
was-
is like all on me. Like
Yeah.
I went there and I pressed new game and pressed OK to continue.
Oh my
so
god!
I doubled fucked up. And then when it
Like you
started-
had a chance to save it.
But I was like I was on my phone at the same time or something. I was probably texting you. You were about to pick me up. So I was just like.
So it's
ready.
my fault. That's
So
what you're saying.
surely I'm blaming you.
This reminds me of one of my favorite stories I ever heard online, where this guy had his friend, his family had this
All right,
game.
who's this story about?
His friend, no, his family.
No, it's just like the story from online. I don't know anything about it. Anyway, so this friend's family, they had this GameCube where Super Smash Bros. Melee was always running because they had no memory card for it. They unlocked all the characters, all the things, and he buys them a memory card for it as like just a gift. And so he puts it in, saves all the data to it, turns off the GameCube, and he's like, "Hey guys," and they see him turn him off, and they're like, "Whoa!" And he's like, "I got you a memory card. Save data corrupted."
That's
my favorite.
How you been enjoying Jack and Dexter?
It's good. It's a nice, refreshing game. It's like the same experience I had with playing Ratchet and Clank again.
Okay.
I'm
really excited for the new Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, so am
I'm
I.
so fucking excited.
It's a nice change of pace from all of the intense games because like I like the games that I do end up buying are mostly like AAA games.
yeah.
It's like Fallout, Bethesda shit and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and like Arkham. So
A
it's
good piece of ham.
a good piece of ham. So it's kind of nice to have like this like 3D platformer that's just
Yeah.
straightforward collecting. So
I'm
yeah, that
looking
got
forward
fucked
to
up. I'm
ukulele.
playing the second one. and I'm enjoying it a lot more than you.
Yeah, you fucking hated the
I
second
know
one.
the second one and I
Yeah.
know what to do and stuff.
Okay.
But I understand kind of like the points you made on it. I get that, but I don't mind it as much. I'm playing that. I haven't done it recently, but I'm replaying Skyrim, and I'm probably going to do that later.
You and Skyrim, dude.
That's my shit.
You need to
son.
fucking stop.
You and
You need to
Scrim.
stop.
Nah, man. See, I already bought. I have the Legacy Edition, so no more financial troubles, Barrett.
I still haven't played it. But 7 as my copy.
Let's see what
And
else.
he's loving it.
Yeah. I finished The Walking Dead.
Okay,
I
yeah.
finished Wolf Among Us.
Okay.
I told you about that.
I was there when
Um,
you started crying.
Yeah, it's bad. I realized how much lag both those games have.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like-
Telltale needs to fix their fucking engine.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's just like you'll pick your decision, they'll say it, and then all of a sudden he'll move and talk. You know? And then other than that, I mean, I've been playing Pokemon Ruby a lot.
Like a man
you've been
does.
playing another similar game, a lot like
yeah.
Pokemon,
Oh, yeah.
that you're telling me about.
So I just got a new phone.
Yeah, look at show off your phone here.
It's a nice little HTC phone that like flips open and then it closes. And that's all it does. It's not
Seven?
even connected to a service.
Wait, Seb's taking a picture of your phone with his phone.
It's finally not a Microsoft phone as well.
God, those Microsoft phones are awful.
So I can.
He's a space ace. It's a lady. I don't know who this guy is.
For the audio listeners, I'm trying to unlock Ricky's phone. So yeah, you got this nice little phone right here,
It's an old dingle.
and you recently picked up a game
Yeah.
called Pocket Mortys.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So it's like Pokemon Ruby, but one not as good because it's like a mobile phone game. So
Yeah, it's
not
on
like-
mobile and it's very basic.
so it's like cheap looking, basic. But
Do you
it's-
remember when there was like that Pokemon game that was on the phone for like half a day or something and everyone picked it up?
I remember there being an emulator because I remember I used to
That
have
was
an
it.
Android and I had I would emulate like old school Pokemon games onto that, and that was fucking awesome.
I would
That's what I
emulate
had
the
with my
feeling
Windows
of my
phone
mother
because-
loving me.
because I couldn't get actual apps, so I had an emulator on there and I had like a bunch of Pokemon games. But yeah, I got Pocket Mortys. It's adorable.
Yeah,
I like the show references.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
from what I hear, it's a good fan service.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't stretch out. Like it's not like expanded stuff or anything. It sticks to like the TV show material.
This is actually where we find out what happened to Rick after season 2 ended.
There's never going to be a season 3. This is like the ending of the show.
And it's
people
not
be so angry.
it's nice to see all the different like Mortys that they created and like Ricks and stuff. Like the 2 Mortys that I have right now is like my starter Morty, and then I have Scruffy Morty.
You can choose water Morty, fire Morty, or grass Morty.
And instead of like the Pokemon like element system, it's like rock, paper, scissors. Because that's simple. And they could do that. So like if the other
Are you saying the
character has,
Pokemon
like,
elemental system isn't simple? I have it memorized.
and so like if you're fighting someone with like a scissors icon, you get the rock, whatever rock one you have, blah blah.
Okay.
There's like stray cat Morty, dog face Morty. So Scruffy Morty is the one that I have. It's like homeless Morty.
Okay.
Then like there's all the
geez,
different
Rick,
Ricks
we're a
from like
game.
the show and stuff. It's fun.
That's
It's
cool.
really fun. And then I'm playing like Contest of Champions, which is that Marvel fighting game thing.
Yeah.
Where like
Alyssa was really into that.
yeah, it's fun. I mean, it gets kind of tedious because you have to do all this shit to like level up and then find crystals to buy new champions and stuff like that. Like they give you like 3 crystals to start off with. 2 of them are like for a 1-star champion, which is like like in Mortal Kombat when you fight and you can level them up a certain way to do your fatality thingy.
Yeah.
So if you get a 1-star, it's only like a little bit. But if you get a 3-star, it's like all the way and you get like this really cool power. My team's really weird. It's Star-Lord. Like my powerful ones are my team, so it's like Star-Lord is one of my 3 stars, Hulkbuster, Iron Man for some reason, and then like that bald Electro that I was showing you with like the tattoo, like
Wrong Electro.
yeah, it's
Like-
not right.
Electro
Pretty
Abomination.
Yeah, I was
Like
telling-
if Electro was the bad guy in the Daredevil movie.
exactly, yeah, bingo, exactly. I was telling Barrett, like, I was so upset because when I started replaying the game, it asked me if I wanted to log into my old account from my old phone, and I said sure. So I logged in on it, and I had Star-Lord and Hulkbuster on my team, and then they gave me an extra crystal for playing it again, and I put it, and the way it does is, like, you put the crystal,
In your pocket.
and then, like, the crystal starts rotating, and then under it, it's, like, this, like, order of, like, superheroes that spins faster and faster, and you have to tap when to stop it, and then it slows down, kind of like Wheel of Fortune or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I pressed it, and right when it stopped, it landed on an Electro, and the next one was like X-Men Deadpool, and it was like 5 stars, and I was like so upset. I deleted it immediately.
Oh,
Been playing anything else?
I think that's it.
I just still want that Rick and Morty double fine point and click game.
I know, that would be so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
People, go on Twitter, tweet at Tim of Legend, and tell him to make a point and click Rick and Morty game.
That'd be hell fun.
Because that would be fucking awesome.
Listen, Morty,
Also-
we're in a game.
Also, the last thing that I just remember I started playing, I jumped back on the Mass Effect trilogy that Henry gave me.
It's Christmas.
I'm like, I finished the first one and I'm on the second one, and
I hear the
The
first one really aged poorly.
the first one ages poorly. It's really tough to get through, especially if you haven't like. The only way to enjoy it is if like the second time playing it, or like
Okay.
because then you know what
Like,
to do.
the only, like, a good way, the best way to have played that game is when it first came out, basically.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm still going to play through it.
and
just
then,
so I have that
but then the
context.
second one, like the second and third one, like age amazing. Like
Okay.
the gameplay for the third one, at least not the storyline, but the second one is like perfection. That's the one that I'm on right now, so I'm like really excited. It's very Star Wars.
Man.
Like the aliens that they create for it are just very Star Wars universe.
Okay.
BioWare's made so many great games: Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect, Sonic Chronicles, or as I
And,
call it, the Sonic Chronic.
I was gonna review this game, but then I was like, I don't want to fucking film a video right now. But and I haven't really beat it, so I'm not at the capacity to really review it. But
Yeah.
I want to give my 2 cents on Lego Avengers.
Oh, right.
so
I forgot we all played
this
this.
was a-
Coincidentally, the day after they announced Lego Force Awakens.
If you're listening to this or if you're watching this, by the time you're watching this video, I watched BTG News episode 3 on my thoughts on the Lego Star Wars announcement. I'm excited for that game, but I was expecting that announcement to be something else because they were teasing it the day before. Like, we
Yeah.
got a special announcement. I was like,
Right.
ooh.
I didn't hear the announcement before, so when you sent me the Game Informer cover, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I was really excited.
Yeah.
Then I watched the trailer and I was a little bit more excited because I was thinking about like, oh, like how many like Star Wars characters are they going to have on it? Who are they going to have on it? But then I remembered like, oh, all this is going to be DLC. Cool, great. There goes that.
What do you mean?
Like a lot of the, if they have any like more characters to it that aren't in the movie or anything, it's all going to be DLC.
Well, no,
shit.
I don't think it's all going to be DLC shit.
I hope not.
But going back to Avengers it's okay. I was expecting it to be like you get to play through all of the movies like in full. But it really the main story is just Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron, and then like and then what are the other
weird, not linear way?
Yeah, and the storytelling is very like I get what they're doing is like they're trying to tell those two movies in like one full story. So the beginning of it is like here's where the Avengers are now and all of this stuff, and like this is them fighting like Hydra and how did Hydra get there and all that stuff, and then like it's basically the beginning of Age of Ultron, and then you do flashback to like before they were like a team and all this stuff. Like I get what they're doing, they're just not doing it that well. And you know, like because the game is based off of like main 6 movies. So you got Avengers Age of Ultron, I think Captain America 1 and 2,
Iron Man
1,
Thor,
Iron Man 3.
What?
Yeah. No, because I know it's Iron Man. I know Iron Man 3 is definitely in it because
of
Greg Miller plays Aldrich Killian. That was the main reason why I got that game. I was like, I gotta support my bae.
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys I drove past him like last week or this last Sunday?
I showed my dick at him.
Did you stomp on the brakes?
No, like so Alyssa had to go to school to like pick some stuff up. Like she left some work there at school, and it's like the day they're doing their 12-hour stream to like fully fund the animated series, and so we're on like. I don't want to say street names or whatnot, but we're on that, the main road near us.
Yeah.
We're on that street.
Yeah, main road.
Sort of near, like the main avenue that goes into Golden Gate Park.
Yeah.
We're close to there, and we stop at a stop sign, and Alyssa's like, Barrett! Turn your head to the right, and I turn, and he's just standing right there waiting to cross the street. She's like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I was like, bitch, be cool. I was like Samuel L. Jackson from fucking Pulp Fiction. Just be cool.
Did you roll down the window?
No, I didn't want to say anything to him because like you
just watched
because I don't like it when people shout things from cars, and I try not to do that anymore. So I just didn't want to make an awkward situation like, hey, Greg Miller, and then I drive away. He's like, what the fuck was that?
It'd be great if he just turned over and you're just there like.
Barrett's like, I don't want to be weird, so I stood in my car and watched and admired. All right.
But anyway,
that's cool though.
So yeah, like he plays Aldrich Killian in the Iron Man 3 like little mini
Meg Griller
level. So yeah, anything that isn't Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron, those movies are sort of like mini levels where they're like 3 main segments and whatnot. And that's really about it, and that's not what I was thinking that game was going to be. So that was sort of a letdown.
I think.
But like once I got past that, like once I came to terms with that, I was like, all right, whatever. It's so cool. And then we actually played the game, and we noticed that they cut almost all of the audio from the movies, and it makes it sound really fucking weird. Like you hear like different when the audio clip starts for like let's say Iron Man saying something. Like they took that direct like quote from Robert Downey Jr. from like the first Avengers movie, and you hear the difference in like background noise when his audio starts,
it's like echoey
and when and it's so fucking weird and it's so off-putting. Like I tweeted this out, like they really skimped out on the voice acting, which it really sucks because when you limit yourself to, sorry, I just want to get this out here. When you limit yourself to just having like the movie sort of script and all this stuff, you take away like all of the Lego charm and like the script writing and all of this stuff, and a lot of that's lost because they did that. So it's disappointing. Like the gameplay aspect is like any other Lego game. Like it's fun, it's mindless, it's whatever. But
the game's so simple, Quentin can play it.
Shout out to Quentin, the guy who made our logo. So
want that on his gravestone.
He made our logo.
So
the logo's on his gravestone.
Yeah, I've been playing that. I played Undertale. Fucking amazing. I'm making you play it now because it's fucking amazing.
It's pretty good.
And I don't want to say anything else just because, like, Henry was right.
I forgot to mention that on mine too, that I played that.
Yeah, Henry was right. We should have played Undertale because I fucking bet you.
Right.
I bet you
It's
that
like
would have
the
won our
Wankership
game.
thing.
That would have won our game of the year if I had played it before we had voted.
Oh, I did the math.
Like-
I would have.
It's like it's always been Wankershim. Henry was always right.
So
Turns into the universe.
Undertale was amazing. I had a very like I got the true pacifist ending playing it the second time around. There's just a lot of that resonated with me. And I straight up I don't want to say anything specifically about the story, but I straight up cried for like 20 minutes.
It's like a man.
Like a fucking man.
When I played it at your house, I was coming down from a high.
Yeah.
And it was that weird like time period where like I've been high. I was like high for a while, and then
I was like, hi.
And then when I got to your house, I was coming down on it, and it's that weird like you turn tired and kind of like irritated because you're not, and you just kind of just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
And then you got me playing Undertale.
Yeah.
And then by the time
it distracted you from like
it
those
distracted
bad
me
feelings.
through everything. So by the time like we got up and went outside, I was like fine, and I wasn't high anymore. And then I wanted to go play more. It was perfect. I love that game.
So yeah, go play Undertale. Download
game.
Steam. It's only $10.
It already destroyed my life.
Like I was like, when I did my first playthrough, it was only like 6 hours. Like, yeah, like that was worth it. I think I wanted a little more. And then like Alex O'Neill tweeted at me. He's like, play it again, true pacifist. And then I played it again, and I was like, it's really a 12-hour game. Mm-hmm. And you paid $10 for it, and it's so fucking worth it. So go play that shit.
I like the order.
And it can be even more if you decide to do Genocide run. But
for
anyway,
$10 you get more content than from the order.
And then I'm currently, by the time you guys are watching this, I'm not doing this anymore, but currently the day that we're recording this week, I got my PS Now like free week subscription or whatever. So I've been playing through Arkham Asylum. I'm going to play through Arkham City.
Wow.
Because I get that itch. I get the fucking itch. Because also I want the trophies.
Oh, he's such a Gemini.
Wait, so you let me get this straight. Hold on. So you got PS Now.
Yeah, the free week.
And you're playing
a game that I've already had.
A game that
I was looking through
that you have.
No, I don't have those anymore.
You sold us 360, remember?
I sold my 360. Remember I did those Let's Plays for those games and then I sold it?
Oh, yeah.
We can't play Bully anymore.
But whatever, even with that.
But I was even looking through the rest of the list, and I was like, whatever. Like, I do want to play Lego Harry Potter, and by the time you're watching this, the game that we're playing this week is Lego Harry Potter with my girlfriend, Alyssa, so...
That's such a date game.
Especially for us, we're like the two biggest like Harry Potter
Such a date game, it's just throwing that...